Hi friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Safety Professional HSC. Today we are discussing about hierarchy of hazard control. As we know, hazard means it is the potential to cause harm or injury or property damage. Why we need to control the hazard? If we control the hazard, it can decrease or overcome the risk factor. If we decrease the risk factor, it can be decrease the chance of accidents or incidents. Hierarchy means sequence or order. For example, you take a case about an organization or company. In that organization or company, we can see that there are so many posts. For example, from top management to lower management. This shows a sequence or order. There are mainly 5 types of hierarchy of controls. What are they? First of all, elimination. Second, substitution. Third, engineering control. Fourth, administrative control. And fifth one is PP. The most effective is the elimination and the least effective is the PPs. Why we are considering this as elimination as first? Because elimination is the most effective. Why? Because it will eliminate the risk factor. Consider you are working in a closed room. There is behind that there is a diesel generator is working. As we know that diesel generating creates lot of pollution like noise pollution and air pollution. But you have to work in that location only. For this reason, that diesel generate that environmental creates lots of health effect to us. For that, we can eliminate the hazard. For example, we need to remove the entirely diesel generator to other location. If we remove that diesel generator means there will not create a pollution. So people can work easily. Next we go on to substitution method. What is substitution? As we know that when we are playing cricket or any other games, we will choose another person for our substitute. Why? Because we are choosing if anything happen means the other person will go. Like that only we are substituting the hazard. Why we need to substituting that hazard? Because if elimination is not possible, the next way is the only substitution method. While we substitution that higher to lower method, it will move to higher level to lower level. Let me check about the previous example about the diesel generator. You are working in an enclosed area behind a diesel generator. As we know that it will create a lot of problem. If we are not unable to remove that DG from that place, we have to replace with another DG which is in acoustic in nature. Acoustic DG will not create any much noise pollution rather than other DGs. So we are substituting one to other or replacing one to other. It means the higher to lower, higher creating hazard to lower, because it will reduce the risk factor. Engineering control means what precaution we are doing or what the technical methods we are adopting. For example, in the case of the previous example, if substitution is not possible, then we move on to engineering controls. Engineering control means what are the technical or what are the methods, control measures you are adopting for that particular hazard. In previous example, I told you if you are not capable of substituting that, we need to go on to next method, that is engineering. What we are in that example, we can provide that one boundary. For example, you can create a temporary enclosed for DGs, and like that whatever control measure you are doing, that comes under the engineering control. Next is administrative control. Administrative control means this will ensure that the safe system of work or SOPs, standard operating procedures, safe operating procedure, all the safe system of comes under the administrative control. And administrative control means the change the way of what you are doing. For example, a workman is working in an 8 hour with 90 to 100 decibel. It create more health effect than the ordinary people. So in order to that, we are changing one person to other. We are interchanging or shifting the methods. For example, that worker is doing 8 hour means they will reduce the time. For example, we will give to 4 to 5 hours, like that. What administrative control we are? Administrative means change the way what they are doing. By changing their ways, for example, decreasing time or rotation by one person to another person, that will decrease the exposure to the hazard. Next is PPs. As we know that PP means personal protective equipment. It is the least effective, but PPs means personal protective equipment. These are the design devices or garments used to protect workers from physical injuries. As we know that PP it is the least effective, but it will create a more effective to the work. Why PP become the last or least effective? Why? Because PPs will ensure only individual characters, not the entire thing. That's why PP become the least effective. I hope everybody are understood, and please subscribe our channel. Thank you.